Hi, I'm Ali and welcome to my channel. Today I have a first for me. I have a little box of goodies I have previously used, and this is my empties video for January 2023. So this is the first time to my channel and I did want to explain to you what it is and why I'm doing it for you. Empties is traditionally a monthly video that people share their experiences of items they've actually tried, and I do like watching them. I think you get a better understanding of seeing a review of a product that someone has used completely. Gives you a better idea of the brand, the formula, you know, whether it agrees with you, because sometimes it can be a bit hard with the first impression. And I did really like sort of watching them and seeing what people liked, and it does actually influence you sometimes if you're in the supermarket or you're in the pharmacy or you're looking at beauty products and there's 2 or 3 there. Sometimes you'll actually go, I've heard that brand because I've seen someone like do an empties video where they've actually told you what they really think. And I had previously, when I first started my channel, I would give a review of the month previous of some of the products I'd tried in that video, and I found that that was really good, but because I get so many boxes and life gets in the way, I wasn't always sometimes even getting to those. So yes, I was telling you about 1 or 2 products I tried, but they might not have been the best items in the box because there might have been things I hadn't got to because I still had something open. And because I'm doing first impressions sometimes, I've also got lots of products open. So January, I actually thought, well, this is a time to maybe put a collection together. So this is all empty stuff, but I have got a section that I've put aside, so I've got a hair in my face, that I've put aside of items that I want to finish up. And I'm thinking this year is going to be using the products I have, not going out and buying anything specifically because I have lots of subscription box stuff. So I want to share with you what I actually have used. And I was torn and I mixed with myself. I argued with myself about this because I have so many full products that I've got to use that I thought, why am I collecting my rubbish to talk to you about this as well? But I think this is the better way to do the review. So that's the quick version. So here we are. Here's my little box of goodies. I did start out with a smaller box, but I had to move on to a bigger one, and this one is overflowing, so we've got to it just in time. This is things that I have received in subscription boxes. Don't think it might be advent calendars as well, but I haven't got like drugstore items or, you know, supermarket items that I go through regularly. This is purely items that you've probably seen on my channel. So we'll start with this one at the back. So this is the Minty Matcha Body Scrub. This one I did receive in the advent calendar. Now, I have got, in my shower, I've got a body scrub, I've got a face scrub, I've got a lip scrub, I have a cleanser, I've got a makeup like remover cleanser kind of thing as well. So I've got lots of different items, and with the body scrubs and the facial scrubs, I'm finding they all say 2 to 3 times a week. So I'm using them alternative days. So I'll do a facial scrub one shower, like one morning or one night, and then I'll do a body scrub the next. So this is why I've gone through this one since Christmas. It's the Minty Matcha Body Scrub from Flora Wellness and Gifting. It came in their advent calendar. The first ingredient of this one is the Rapadara sugar. Now, I'm not sure if I can show you because it was a very, no, I have rinsed it out, but it is the really dark brown sugar. And this, I'm finding with the dark sugar and the coffee scrubs, I'm not enjoying them. I don't like the mess they make. It goes everywhere. And I don't know whether it's just me. So I went through it, I've used it. It was okay. I found that I actually like put a little bit in my hand and used it on my heels, like in the shower as well, just kind of rubbed it in the bottom of my heels. And that was actually quite nice. Would I repurchase it again? No. If I received it again in a subscription box, would I use it? Probably not. I would probably give it away or put it in a giveaway. So for that reason, when I opened the subscription box, I did say to you that they had a monthly box and I was considering getting it, but I've gone through a couple of their products now, and They don't wow me, they're okay, so I probably won't get the monthly box for now until I've used up some of the products I've got. So that's the first one. I'll try not to spend so much time on each one, but that's the first one. But this one, on the other hand, this one is Empire Australia. It's a therapeutic salty body scrub in eucalyptus and lavender. This is 500 grams. It was a huge tub. Oh, I just love that smell. That eucalyptus and lavender, it was a huge, huge scrub. And this is my favorite. This is something that I would actually put on my Christmas list. If I actually saw it in a shop anywhere, I would buy it and stash it away because it came in my Retreat Yourself box and it is not cheap. I think this little container was something like $30, which for me, I don't go out and buy, like spend this kind of money just to do it on a scrub. But for this product, I definitely would. I can still smell it with the lid on it. So it's made in Melbourne. Essential oils, crunchy and natural sea salt. It says a wonderfully fragrant scrub which leaves your skin feeling soft and fresh. Includes eucalyptus and lavender essential oils, soybean oil and crunchy natural sea salt for effective exfoliation of dead skin. So this one, unlike some other sugar and salty scrubs that you get a handful, and when you go to rub it on, if you're not careful or you've got a bit too much in your hand, it kind of, some of it falls off, so you kind of lose some of that. This one did not do that. This one stuck to your skin and gave you that really, really like lovely scrub, and you felt really clean, and the lavender and eucalyptus in the shower was just amazing. So this one, it took me ages to get through it, but I was really sad when I did finish it. So that's that one. If you do see it, that's a container again. If you do see it, don't be scared of trying it because that was really, really nice. So that's that one. Then we have a Butt Naked Fresh Face Complexion Toner Mist with Aussie Kakadu Plum and Desert Lime. I think this one came in a Flora and Fauna box. Is that focusing so you can see that? We've just changed light here. The light outside has just changed. There you go. I find that when the light changes in these windows, it sometimes doesn't like focus properly. So this one, I did like. One thing I did note with this one is dependent on what cleanser I used on my face. So, sorry, now I've got an itchy nose. So if I used a cleanser that was like a more of a deep cleanser, maybe a more chemically one, if I used that, I did find my face did sting a little bit when I used this afterwards. But if I had a very soft cleanser, it didn't do that. So I think it sort of depends, maybe a reaction between the two. But this one, yeah, look, I liked it. It was fine. I finished it off. One thing you will notice is I don't like waste either. I will use a product in its entirety. I will struggle through it to finish it off and then tell you what I really think about it in case I kind of change my mind and maybe like it towards the end. But most of these ones, if I've had to struggle to get through it, I've struggled to get through it. This one was a ho-hum, like I used it, but I definitely wouldn't rush out to buy another one. So that was that one. But in saying that, I know everyone's skin is different. So you might find that you really like that one, and that's fine. But for me, it just didn't work. Then I have a few things in here. There was a little bit of a collection because it's been school holidays, and when I spoke to my son and told him that I was collecting things to do an Empties video, and I explained to him what an Empties was, he was having some Bath school holidays and he wanted me to put these Empties for him in my one as well. Oh, look, that one's got a little bit of water in it. I did look, sorry. This had a little, like, what was it, like bath salts, maybe I'd like to say, or relaxing body soak or something. But obviously he's played around with it in the water as well. I mean, he's 13, but we all like to have a relaxing bath, don't we? And then there are a couple of these. These are the Body Shop. That was the shower cream. And this one is the mango shower gel. So both of these, he used a little bit like bubble bath in the bath with the salts as well. And I've used both of these in the shower, and I know that, you know, I like both of these. The shea butter one sort of isn't as, sort of doesn't lather up as much, like isn't as as bubbly and as frothy. So the mango one definitely gave you more bubbles in the bath, but I do like the mango and the I think it's called, it's an orange one. I'd like to say maybe like a citrus one of some sort. I really do like them, and these ones came in my advent calendar, not Christmas just gone, but the one before. So they've been sitting around waiting for my son to have a bath, so he's used both of those. And I mean, the bath salts, I tend not to have a bath very often, like very, very rarely. I might put them in a container and have a foot bath. So when he wanted to use these, I was quite happy for him to do that. So they were those ones. That's for him. That's his little selection. I've got a micellar water, a Bior Blue Agave cleansing micellar water. This came, I think, in a Blissful Boxes with like 2 little ones, and I've still got the other one. The other one was a charcoal one. Micellar water, I don't use a lot. More that, like, if I've got the reusable face rounds, I might sort of do my face cleanse with micellar water, or I keep one also when I'm doing my makeup. If I happen to have, I've got long lashes, and I sometimes like have a bit of transfer with mascara and stuff, and I'll use like a little cotton tip with some of this to clean up any of those little whoopsies that happen. So yeah, that was okay. It was just in micellar water. I didn't find that any different to the other one. The charcoal one I'm using now is like really dark grey, like it's obviously got charcoal in it. I'm not finding that any different either, but it's just weird to use because it's black. So I'll let you know about that one when I get there, but yep, that's that one. Then, oh, here's another one for Master Kale. This is a Body Shop. It's a coconut bath bubble. And he did use a couple of these, but this was the only one we kept the wrapper for. This was a little heart-shaped, almost looked like a bath bomb, but the bath bubbles, they're designed so you crumble them under the running water, and that's what gets you all the bubbles on top of your bath. So he really liked these, and this one made the bath a really subtle blue, but the pink one made the bath quite pink. So the colours in them must be a little bit different, but this one was fine. He enjoyed that one. Then I have, this is a Body Shop one that I've used. So as you can tell, I've gone through what I had and picked out things for January that I knew I would get through, or I've had a while, tried to do a bit of a range of things, because some things like, you know, eye creams and stuff can take you like 3 months or more to get through. And I'm like, how am I going to actually have enough to do an empties video to show you? So I've kind of gone through and selected a few things. If there's anything particular that you've seen and you're interested in knowing what I thought, if I've still got them, I'll dig them out and put them in one of the future ones. So this is just a body butter. It's the Shea one. It says for very dry skin, 96 hours nourishing moisture. Oh, I'll get it up the right way. There you go. But what I did find with this one, it was actually very, very thick. So when you went to take it out, yes, I know the body butters generally are, but you kind of had to, when you took a little bit out on your finger, if you weren't careful when you went to wipe it on your legs, would actually like, the lump would fall off. Like, it didn't actually stick to your hand as well. I'm not sure whether that's just because I've had it for a while or whether the texture of this one is different. I've got the avocado oil one or avocado one on the go at the moment that's not as thick as this one, but I did like it. Like the smell, it's very clean kind of smell, but it's not overly fragrant, I'd say. But I do like their body butters because they are nourishing. So that was just a little one, so I finished that one off. Next I've got this is a Chlorane. It's a shampooing volume dry shampoo with organic flax. So this was a little tiny one. I can't remember what box this one came in, maybe a Bella box. I don't use dry shampoos in the traditional way. I have lots of flyaways sort of here, and when I'm doing my hair, I will quite often like spray one of these on there when I'm brushing my hair out to put my hair up, and I do find that that does sort of tame some of the flyaways too. So rather than using just like a hairspray, sorry, I'm not focusing, let me shove a little bit closer to you, is that better? So yeah, so I do use these. I like them, but it takes me a while to get through them because I only use a little tiny bit when I'm doing my hair. So I've got that one. Now I've got on the go at the moment the dry shampoo mousse one that I received, and that's taking me a lot longer to go through. So you might not see one like this for a little while, and I'll be able to let you know what I think of that one then. So that's that one. Then what else have we got here? Oh, this is another Flora Wellness and Gifting product. This is the mini mask. It's a botanical infused pink clay mask. And it says to mix it with water, apply it to your face, leave it for 10-15 minutes, then rinse off with the water and face cloth. So that's that one. Going to focus on me. Yep, that's that one. Now, I've got a little bit of a confession with this one, because I looked at my clay masks and I have a heap. I have so many, and it's finding that 20 minutes to sit down, put it on your face, all that kind of stuff. But I saw a tip once where you can actually use these in the shower. It doesn't go completely dry on your face, but I find I mix it up, put it on my face, and then either wash my hair, shave my legs, something like that. So it's still on for like a few minutes, and then rinse it off. And surprisingly, it does still leave your skin quite soft, and you can actually feel that it's done some good. So this was one I actually did that too, because I wasn't really a fan of the body scrub that was in there. So I didn't know how this one would go, and I decided to use it just like that because I've got so many to go through, but I still did really enjoy it. Would I go and buy another one? No, I wouldn't, because I've got so much in my stash, but it was okay. So that's that one. Then we have, this is a Cocoa Betty Coconut White, which we used to receive these as our freebie in Blissful Boxes, but the last couple of boxes haven't had them, and I certainly wouldn't go and buy them again. I think I've told you before, I use them because I've got them. And I know coconut oil, I know the texture, I know it kind of goes everywhere. It doesn't take too much to spread everywhere. But when you do this, everything is just so oily. You just can't kind of wipe it on and wipe it off. It just kind of really sticks, and yeah, I just didn't like it. It works really well, it takes the makeup off. But I was finding I was wiping my face with one of these before I got in the shower, and then actually having to do a full wash and actually cleaning this off. So yeah, so I wouldn't go and rebuy those. But I've used it, and I think that's the last one I had of those. Then we have, oh, excuse me, this is a Whatnot Naturals, a natural face sunscreen. So it's a SPF 40 mineral makeup BB cream. It's only a little foil packet, but this, I'll tell you now, it took me ages to go through. I'm not sure whether it's BB creams, or whether it's tinted moisturizers, or if it's things that have got SPF in them. They just don't work for me. I put them on, and my face has always got that very, how would you say it? That freshly applied sun cream kind of feel, like it doesn't soak in, just kind of sits there, leaves film on my face, and I just can't put that out and then put that on and then go out for the day. So I used it, I cut the corner off, and I used a little tiny bit at a time to go through it. But no, I certainly won't go and buy one of these again. If you've got any tips and tricks about how to get these to work for you, maybe I can try some of that. I'm open to ideas. Love to hear it if you've got something that will help me with that one. Then we have, oh, excuse me, I should have brought my drink over. A Maybelline New York Fit Me. This is a matte and poreless mattifying primer base with clay, normal to oily skin. So it's only a little tiny sample. I think I got it in a Bella box. And look, I liked it. It was really good. Mattifying, yes, I think it probably was. But I've got a pore one at the moment, like a pore minimizing one, I think the other one's called. That I'm actually really getting along with, because you put that one on and you can actually feel it smooth over. This one doesn't feel like that, but I feel like it was mattifying. It just took a long time to get through because I don't use a lot of primer either. So that was a tiny one. So will I buy it again? No, but probably because I've just got a couple more on the go. Then we have a white tea hand cream. Now, this one was really odd. What did I get this in? I can't remember. See, I'm terrible. This is the thing. I've got so many products, and I get to the point where I can't remember what they've all come in. to be able to let you know. So that's why I'm doing the empties as a whole once a month. But this one, when I opened it, I can remember in the video, it says white tea, and when I opened it, put a bit on my hand. You can't see now, but it was actually yellow, like almost sunflower yellow, and it really like quite surprised me. And I got about halfway through the tube of it being yellow, and the cream went white. So it was almost like it had settled or separated or something, but I can't work out how it could have, because it was all the same consistency cream. So it was just a bit weird. It still worked. It was a nice hand cream. I had it sitting here on the coffee table, which I quite often do. So after tea, I'll actually like put moisturiser in my hands and things like that as well. So look, it was fun. I've got heaps of hand cream. So would I buy it? No. If I received it in a subscription box again, would I use it? Yeah, I would. So that's that one. Oh, excuse me. Then we have, these are the other things I have quite a few of. They are little samples, which are your little, like when you go and stay somewhere, your little hotel samples. And I have a thank you, a body lotion and a shampoo. I can't remember which place they came out of, but if I've used something and there's a bit of it left, I know they just chuck them out. So if there's a bit left, I'll usually just chuck them in my overnight bag and like bring them home. So the body lotion and the shampoo, I used both of these this month. They are just what they are. The body lotion was actually quite good. The shampoo, I have a bit of a problem using like shampoos and conditioners that aren't fully nourishing, just because my hair is so long, it's curly, and I struggle with those. So I'll tend to mix this with one of my other shampoos as well. So I went through them, and yep, they were okay, but you will see quite a few more of these as I sort of clear things out. Then we have a Bondi Bay Purifying Clay Mask with blue spirulina extract. So this was the same. I actually just used it in the shower. It was a little sample, and I did receive, I think I had 2 or 3 samples exactly like this, and I've actually put them in giveaways and given them to people as well, because although it was like nice, I found it wasn't any different to anything else I've had, and because I've got quite a few, I just use that up. But like as a cleanser and things in the shower, like I said, it's okay. So that was that one. Then we have, I only had a couple of things left, so I had quite a good month actually. This is called Eye of Horus. That's all the details that were on the bottle. Now this might not show up because it's in gold writing on the little bottle. There it is. So this is a little facial oil, and it came in my Flora and Fauna, was it? I think Flora and Fauna like quarterly beauty box. I'd like to say that. But when it came, it actually leaked in the box, so it wasn't even full when I got it. And as a facial oil, it was okay, but some of them I find are just too oily. This one I used at night, so it was sort of after I had a shower before I went to bed. I put it on my face, and I've actually been putting, someone gave me the secret for this one, serums and things that you put on your face. Put a drop on the back of both of your hands as well, because the back of your hands are where the aging actually shows as well. And because you're out in the weather all the time, you're washing dishes all the time, all that kind of stuff, the aging does actually happen on the back of your hands. So I have been doing that as well, because I've got quite a lot of facial oils, so I am sort of going through them to use them up. And I did find it very moisturizing. So it was very moisturizing. You could tell that I had it on my face, but it's not one that I could use in the morning and then go to work, because it just sort of didn't seem to soak in quite as much. So, but yeah, went through it. I've got lots more serums and facial oils, so I won't be repurchasing any. But if I do find any that are really, really nice, I will let you know. And then lucky last in the box, this is NYX or NYX blotting powder. So this one I have gone through. This was in the colour medium dark. Now, I'm not sure if this came in a box or not, or if this was something I purchased. My makeup and things is going to be very hard for me to put in one of these empties videos, because when I say I use a product in its entirety, I'll show you what I mean. I literally use it in its entirety. So this is what's left in this compact. I'm just folding it over so the mirror doesn't blind you, but that's what's left. So I don't just like get pan on something and then toss it. Look, this isn't even focusing back on me. Let's see if it comes back to me if I show you that one. There you go, that's better. So I use a product in its entirety. I don't just get to pan and then toss it. If I don't like it, I don't toss it. I actually work my way through it. I will quite often blend a couple of colors and things as well, which means that things like eyeshadows and stuff take me an awfully long time to get through. I don't know what everyone else does because I've never really used a lot of it, but like I said, I use things in their entirety, and I did happen to go through this, well, finish this one off this month, so I was able to show you. So that's what I've got. That is my last item. So I've had quite a collection of rubbish this month, but that's what I've got. There were a few like great products in there, but the standout is definitely this one for me. If you see this, go out and get you some because it is really lovely. You won't regret it. Makes a lovely gift too. You could actually buy a couple of things like this, pop them in a little basket, and it would make an awesome gift. So I was very glad to see this in my Retreat Yourself box. A lot of those items are really nice. They're quite luxurious, and it's certainly not something I would go and buy myself. So that's what I've got. Please let me know what you think. Have you tried any of these products? Did they work for you? Did they not work for you? You know, have you got any other things that you might be able to suggest to me, especially with those BB creams and those tinted moisturizers and stuff? I'm just so confused because they just don't seem to work for me, and I see everybody rave about them, but I don't know. Is it just me? Maybe it's just my face and my mug and my skin. Could be, who knows? So that's what I've got for my empties. I will probably do this for February as well because I was quite surprised how much I collected in January. In saying that, school's back. I'm back at work. We've got lots of things going on. I'm still expecting I'll use up some stuff, but we'll see how we go for the end of the month. I hope you've liked this one. In the meantime, I hope you're having a great day. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.